Hey, I'm Andy, and we're back with Guild Wars 2, and we're going to continue the Living World Season 1 story, and we're heading to Holbrack, which apparently I haven't even entered, as you can see here. Like, I've 100%ed Wayfarer, Snowden Drift, Lornar's Pass, and even Dredge Haunt, but for some, the personal story in the core, game didn't really, bring me to Holbrack, so I didn't really have a reason to go here. So yeah, we're here for the first time, at least on this character. I've been here many times during the festivals and all that stuff, so on my other account. So it says we can visit the refugee camp in Holbrack. I wonder if it'll show. No? Well, we have to go to the Great Lodge as well. Let's explore, see if we can find the refugee camp first before going. Maybe I'll find like a dialogue symbol. So maybe it's around like the central area, I'm not sure. Probably not by the gathering, if it was like the Char one. Also, it will help me get some of these waypoints as well. Or just completely miss it. I thought there was a waypoint down here. I mean, there's one right here. Maybe if I just show the names. See at the point of interest? Yeah. She's got locals. Oh, there we go. It wasn't two. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, not too far. I never really noticed this. Maybe did they? I think they just add. Oh, I didn't even notice this during the festivals. Huh. Anyway.
I pray to the spirits, but they rarely answer.
Last thing we need is more gawkers. We're having a hard enough time taking care of all these refugees. More of them show up every day from the north. Whitebeard sent some wolfborn to scout, but no news yet. Apparently the Dredge have risen up with a vengeance, and rumor has it they have help. Magical help. Okay. And we can talk to Steadholder. I've told the Wolfborn everything I know. The battle was bloody, and they burned down our homestead. I was injured, so I got the kids and elders to safety. I thought my mate was right behind me. Right before the fight broke out, someone yelled that it was Dredge, but I've never seen them use fire. Okay. Ella. I've heard that name before, although it wasn't like a field reporter. I think it was like a priory. I was a member of the priory. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought for a moment. The Durban... Yeah, I was right. The Durban priory assigned me to chronicle the refugees' stories. The more I learn, the more I ponder. I mean, why did the Dredge and Flame Legion form an alliance? It's odd, but there are obvious benefits. Well, Dredge have a history of being oppressed by dwarves, and the Flame Legion have a history of oppressing their own. Their ideologies don't align, often to a detrimental degree. Enemy of my enemy and all that? I'm not sure. It's definitely out of character for either of them to reach out to the other, but someone must have orchestrated the alliance, and I have no idea who. That old rationalization, huh? Together we're stronger? I have to admit that if our evil enemies are figuring that out as well, I'm nervous. This could change everything. Okay, rumors of hybrid weapons. Me too. The Vigil are reporting that the Flame Legion and the Dredge have combined their magic to create new weaponry that's far more powerful and destructive. If you ask me, that's a valuable perk. Like, I don't think they mentioned like mixed hybrid weapons, but I don't know if I've seen like allied hybrid weapons, if that makes any sense. Like I haven't seen equipable weapons or even weapon skins that do hybrids. Like for example, I don't think I've seen a hybrid, a Surin, like I don't know, like a Surin Silvery rifle, if that makes any sense. Or like even like a Norn Silvari armor hybrid. like mix. Since they both deal with like nature and use like the nature stuff, and then maybe like plant mixed with leathers and all this. I don't know. But maybe like, I wish I would have seen more of that. Maybe there is, and I'm just haven't really paid attention to it. We have to get to Nut Whitebeard's loft. Oh, what's this? Fang of the Serpent. Why does it have a health bar? Apparently we can attack it. Anyways. Let's go to the battle for CRAGSTEAD. This should be interesting. Listen to the... Let's hide our mech for now. So I wonder if there are any... story pages in here. It's an investigative study? Yeah. So I mean, there's one in CRAGSTEAD, but not in the battle for CRAGSTEAD.
All I'm asking
Hey, it's
is that
Bram.
you send a group of Wolfborn to CRAGSTEAD. Dredge and Flamechar are burning our homes.
I am well aware. The smart ones are evacuating, coming here.
Wait, is CRAGSTEAD that one instance in that one map?
You mean the wounded and near-death ones? The fierce are fighting, dying.
I'm sorry, I can't spare anyone. Perhaps there are others who...
Oh, there's air.
What about you, Air?
Bram, you need to stay here in Holbrook. The people of CRAGSTEAD will...
No. You stay, cowering around your bonfires. As soon as I restock my supplies, I'm going to get my people.
Don't mind me.
I didn't mean...
Doesn't not realize people are dying? I guess I have to go alone. Oh, she actually admits it.
I see the resemblance. He has your stubbornness.
I have to go alone. Some of my homesteaders refuse to leave CRAGSTEAD, and they're going to be massacred if I wait around for help. Spirits guide you. I'll meet you at the gates of CRAGSTEAD in Wayfair Foothills. Yeah, I think I've been there before, just exploring. Or maybe there was like a story instance in the Yesprit Saga.
May the spirits of the wild watch over you.
Holbrook hasn't seen an influx of refugees like this since the dragon's last fight. We're overwhelmed, not to mention the extra road traffic has stirred up the Svanir. Only what I've been told, Nut Whitebeard sent a few scouts north to see what they could see, and those who returned told terrible stories of homesteads in ashes and the bodies of the dead everywhere. You're serious? Well, it would ease my mind if you go talk to Bram there, my son. Either convince him not to go, or, if he insists, don't let him go alone to defend his homestead. Many have already gone. Those who remain are needed. Part of our fear is that Holbrook is the next target. We're bolstering our defenses so we can defend our elders and children. Let's see, like, if they explained it that to Bram, I think he would have had something to say, or I think he would have been fine with it. Or at least more fine than how they told him that they can't send anyone. Welcome to Holbrook. That kid Bram, he was requesting aid. He's got the idea that he can defend his homestead from the Molten Alliance by himself. If you're not too tired to fight, go with him, please. I consider it a personal favor. I'd send reinforcements myself, but we can't spare the bodies right now. The kid has it in his head that he can do this on his own, and I assure you he can't. And my Wolfborn and I have our hands full. Scattering our forces would put them and Holbrook at risk. Talk to the kid. He needs help I can't provide. Wolf, go with you. Okay, so we have to head to CRAGSTEAD, find a note. I think I've visited CRAGSTEAD on this character too, but it was only for map completion's sake. Yeah, it was like this area, it was all instanced. Okay, apparently I got the hero point, so I must have entered it at one point in time. I just don't remember it. Okay, so we're at Wayfarer. There's an event going. Escort the caravan to Crossroads Haven, but I will do that in the future. If it is up then. There's Bram. Okay. So there is
I can do this.
supposedly
I smell smoke.
a bloodstained
go.
letter
My
somewhere. I assume we're gonna save the villagers first, and then we can find it using like holding down Alt and what have you. The molten.
No, I can't handle this. Anger rise.
Another attack.
Might explode.
All right. So I guess that's how we will
On the bend.
all team up, is to fight this molten alliance with Bram, Rox, Marjorie. I keep forgetting their names. Oh, Marjorie and Casimir. That's right. And I don't know how Timey will. Like I don't know how they will introduce Timey, Marjorie, and Casimir. But okay. Alright, so I assume we can find the letter along the way.
Anger rise.
Hopefully it's not too out of the way. But at least in the previous area, it made sense to find documents. I don't know. Although I guess it could be like a dying letter. That's why it's bloodstained. Well, there's like a portal here too that we can't destroy, I think. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a letter in this area. Alright, yeah, that's the portal gone. Yep, there's nothing here. Let's aid. So I haven't tried, but I hope that we can replay the story chapter's specific points if there is that ability. Because they didn't add, this was like the most recent edition, so maybe? In case if I like miss any achievements, I want to do them later. Hey, where's Bram? Oh, there's Bram. Where did those two go? Nice. That was not too bad. Alright, accompany Bram to the next area. So it's not in the first area, and I'm like, oh, we got a wooden plank. Maybe I missed it, I don't know. But I mean, I can just explore afterwards, I would hope. Usually this just tells me the story stuff is done and it'll let me explore. Alright. What is that? Resonator? Oh, that went down super fast. Secure the area to rescue captured villagers. Is there anything in this room? Like a letter? No. Okay, this is actually a big area to cover. Sorry, nothing over here. Oh jeez. I know there's probably some behind me. Oh, the poor Dolyak. Where's the letter? Maybe it's at like the very end or something. Oh, I didn't even notice the progress going down. I really should stay in this area. Keeping an eye on both areas now. Unless they summon... Oh, there. Unless they summon another portal. Alright. Not bad so far.
To my side.
Oh jeez. Those are going good. Oh, is that gonna spawn another one? Yeah, it's gonna spawn some more. Alright, I think we're gonna capture it now. Unless if this one over here spawns. No, we're gonna capture it. Yeah, you're gonna capture it.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Holbrook.
I came back for you. Where are the others?
They were chased up the mountain. I couldn't move fast enough.
I'll go. Will you be?
I'll be okay. You be careful.
Okay. Huh.
Anger rising.
Head to the caves.
We need to get through.
There's the note in this area. It has to be, right? Hopefully it's like not behind some inconspicuous rock that I missed somehow. Maybe it is in the caves. You cannot set up a clear members without the commander present. This meant what? What am I trying to do? I wasn't trying to do that, but oh, maybe because I had a combination of alt and like something else, and I took it as a set or clear marker.
Please, Wolf. Let us not be too late.
Begin the incursion!
All right, one's done.
There they are. Hurry.
Let's see it. So maybe it's something that I can't see by holding out alt. I don't remember if the ones I found. No, I think the ones I found in the office wasn't. I had to actually mouse over them to actually see if they're interactable or not.
Happening? Not like this!
So maybe I will
Come on.
explore after the fact. Since we're already here, let's just finish up the story beat and look for the letter. Oh, that's a lot of molten. Alright. Yeah, like nothing's showing with the ult, so it just has to be somewhere. So we got the dredge machines, and then we got the portals.
Hey, Ugly.
You're kidding, right? Look at you. I'm surprised you can even lift that base.
This
I want that
base will be
rifle.
the last thing you
You're
see.
holding it really weird though.
I'm going to enjoy
That
punishing.
was really weird. It was like he wasn't gripping it, he was holding it by his mind. Oh, they dropped the turrets. I have to say though, that using this engineer build, or I guess the mechanist build, it's really good. There's a lot of ways to break the breakbar. Although I still haven't finished it with the ultimate ability, but still it's pretty good. And I think I can break down bars faster with this character than my Revenant, but then again I don't. With the Revenant, I don't really use Shiro, so. Or not Shiro, but Glint. I use Glint the most, so. Might be a way to use break bars though with that stance, but I'm not sure.
Oh, my young.
Oh, there's a drop letter.
We should never have stayed behind. I'm glad to see friendly faces.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Bram. They took Ottilia and her family.
Who?
What? Where? Why?
They're collecting prisoners. I don't know where they took them or why.
I hate this. We have to help Ottilia and her family. But first, I have to make sure these steaders are okay. I've got this under control.
Letter.
I'm good.
I hope you are well, but unfortunately I'm riding with a knife to my throat. Sentinels inform us that some adversary named B is having us marched on CRAGSTEAD. Is that Briar? I haven't met such a character myself, but Sentinels and Fox are shaken by B's sway. They're already facing enough pushback from the dredge for treating their woman with disrespect, so we're talking a slightly more diplomatic route. I'll be leading the charge while they remain in the war room. When the place is burned to a crisp, I will deliver the supplies you called for. I must say, whatever experiments that you have working on that require so much Dildrum or steel, well, it's gonna take multiple trips to deliver it all. It better be worth the trip. Go with the might of a rock, the will of steel, your brother Karos. Okay. Nice. We got some more drawings. Thanks for your help, friend. It would have been a lot worse without you on my side. I wish we could have just stopped those machines from getting away. Let's see. You'll rescue them. We'll rescue them. Agreed. We can go after the ones that the Molten Alliance took captive, just not right now. I'm gonna get the survivors to Holbrook, make sure they get shelter and food. Let Whitebeard know that we didn't need his help, then I'll start looking for the Alliance base. Save the prisoners. Why didn't everyone evacuate? They're too proud to admit that they couldn't win against that enemy, and this is their home. They need more of a reason to abandon it. It's not always easy for my people to accept our own weaknesses. Yeah, I lived here since I was an infant with my father, Borhe, the Sun Chaser. He died when I was young, but I stayed here and lived with Yngvi Ragnar. He and his mate have taught me well. Ottilia? That conversation might require some ale. Ottilia is amazing. She's beautiful and not interested. But she helped me work through some angst about my family. My mom. I owe her. Okay. That was close. I'm grateful you were here. We have to gather up the kids and let everyone rest and eat. Then we'll walk to Holbrook slowly and with weapons ready. He's a good kid. His father, the legendary Borhe, the Sun Chaser, came to CRAGSTEAD with tiny Bram in his arms, and I'll never forget that day. They gave no warning, and many of our strongest died under the first wave. We sent the kids and elders up to the mountain. Shortly after that, those of us still standing followed, locking the gate behind us. They opened flaming portals and poured in on us. We had no choice but to surrender or die. When we saw that we could surrender and live, we chose to protect the kids and hoped that help would come. Now most left. They put some of us in their machines and took them away. We were next, but then you showed up. If you hadn't, who knows what they would have done to us. Okay. Leave the area to plan your next move. At least they put the warp there instead of at the entryway. Alright, so read the letter from Agent B. Oh yeah, 2. Let's see. I have urgent request for your aid in the field. In cooperation with the Vigil, the Order of Whispers is working to locate the Molten Alliance's main base of operation, and we've tightened our net to Diesa Plateau. As you read this, we have agents undercover in the area. Your help would be paramount to our success. Stop any Alliance operations in the Diesa region, quell any disturbances, and assist refugees on the way back to Black Citadel. All of these things will allow us to bring agents in from the cold and collate their intel. In addition, I could use assistance on a matter I cannot discuss here. If your time allows, meet me near the Citadel's gates. There's a... Okay. There's also another mail. You are legendary. I mean it. Without you, things would have gone south fast. You made it back to Holbrook in one piece, mostly. As for the losses, we'll talk about that another time. I need to revive. But things would have been a lot worse if we hadn't gone to CRAGSTEAD when we did. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. The Vigil are here and they're starting to figure out what's going on with the Dredge and Flame Legion. They've collected a bunch of intel on Molten Alliance crafted weapons. They've got labs down in the mines, and I'm guessing that's where they took the prisoners too. Anyway, I'll let you know when I find out whether they're held up so we can track them down. I hope you still want to come with me. So may Wolf have your back. Okay. And then it's right in the center of Diesa Plateau. Oh, it's like on a ledge. I mean, I guess that's perfect spying location, probably. Where is this going? Well, it's going all the way over there. I'll end this video now. So, ritual stuff. We get to help Bram. Apparently Nut White Bear owes me one now. And yeah, I guess we're gonna continue complete events and aid refugees and uncover intel in the Diesa Plateau. So I guess we're not helping Bram right this moment, but we're gonna learn more about the Molten Alliance in the next part. So SEC Alliance investigation. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.